Okay, so Dan, I think the main feature of your swing was characterised by sort of quite an inside takeaway. The club face was shut, so potentially a draw, but an inside takeaway and a very short swing. And the club got so far behind you that the only place it could go, despite a reasonable club face, was then out in front of you. And by delivery position, which is where the club is parallel to the ground, the toe was pointing to the sky, and the club was predetermined going to be swinging out in. And this was actually from the second lesson. This was actually a better version than the first lesson because you're on the way. And then the two main strategies that we need to focus on to start off with is one, delivery position is to return in this position here where the shaft is on plane. See, the shaft is bisecting the right forearm. The club face is shut, sort of parallel to your spine or even facing slightly down. And then from here, the club can work from the inside. If you note the different position, the club head is inside your hands, and the club face, crucially, is sort of pointing down to the ball line. And from here, you just simply need to make a pass at it back to the ball. And we use the foam roller to create a really sort of collision-ready impact position where the body moves onto it in a really nice way. And if you then you will also need a sort of bigger, higher backswing, so bigger than this, where the club is sort of here. That will give you more room to achieve this delivery position. But in spite of that, on this swing, this is actually a pretty decent attempt where it's slotted into a good plane, and the club head here is fairly neutral. So this is going to indicate a fairly straight path, but the club face is in a much better position. And from here, draws are possible.